Welcome back, YouTube, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today we'll be going over S&P 500 and also gold. So let's go ahead and hop into it. We had a lot of nice movement from the prior London session, yesterday's London session, into the US session. And currently we still have a lot of nice movement going on. As of right now, we're in this move to the downside. So we do want to see what happens here on S&P. Now let's take a look. You can see some of these ellipses. Had a couple teaching lessons today, so got to be able to show people what it looks like to trade off of some levels and some areas. And today we're going to be going over some levels we're going to look at for the London session. So let's go through it. You can see we have a lot of resistance to the upside. We had a top level of 34.50, and you can see the market started to pull down from that area and started to gradually just get underneath that. We went underneath the level of support, 37.1250, double topped that move and came back down. From there, we came as far as 87.25 so far right now within this movement. And really what we want to do is we want to see the market either hold this level of 87.25 as a move to try to continue to break those 3700s again. But if we get below these 87.25s, we're looking down below into 77, and then below that 69.50, and underneath that 54.50. But we will have to first break these 99s to about 3700s. Once we can clear that level, then we're probably going to see the market try to retest these 37.8 to 10s, and then we got to get through this 37.12. If we can't get these through these 37.1250s, the market's going to continue to try to pull down. Once we hit through those 1250s, we're going to try to see a retest of 20, 24, and then try to pull all the way back up to those 34s and maybe even beyond that level. But first level of interest is going to be looking out for this area right here, right around these 3700s to about 36.99. We want to see if we're going to continue to hold this downside move. We want to see the resistance happen and a continuation. We got to break through these 87.25s if we can. Look for that retest, a failure to get back above, and then another pull down into the 77s and then 69.50. But if we pass through these 3700s, we're going to look for the market to try to retest these 04s, then 08 to 10s, and then try to push through those 12s. That 12 is a very strong level of resistance, so be cautious if you're trying to continue along through that level. You got to get it through. If it can't get through, take your profits and then walk away. Let's take a look at a 5-tick chart here on S&P. You can see a little bit closer here on this 5-tick that we're trying to press through this level. We're up to 3700 right now. See, we did have a nice couple bounces here off 87.25 right here, kind of like a double bottom move there, and we're trying to push through. Here we go. We got through 3700, so we're looking for this market to come up to 3704, push through that level. You can see a strong level of resistance right here, 08, 09. So we got to get through that, hit those 1250s. If we get the resistance, you can see what it looks like over here on the left hand side. If we get that to fill the 1250s again, you can continue to try to look for that downside. But if you break through that level, then continue the market through 1250 into about 37.20. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold, see what's going on there. Had a lot of nice movement, went into our levels, moved from there, and we're trying to move down as of right now. You can see some resistance here at 1952. We came underneath that level, double bottom here at 1945.8 and pulled right back up, but we couldn't get through that level of 52, so we came right back down. Now, what do we want to see in order for this to continue lower? Well, we got to hold this level of 48.9. If we hold 48.9 with resistance, that's going to be a good continuational move to the downside. All right, but if we can't hold that level, we're going to look for this to try to retest those 52s. If we want to see an upside, we got to get through this 52 and then look for that pullback and a continuational move. If we can do that, then it makes sense for us to try to continue the long to the upside. But as of right now, you could see this continued failure to the downside. If you were to draw like a trend line here, you can see that happening. Actually, if we make it a little bit more cleaner, you could probably draw it from the top of this level here, and a very nice trend happening right there. So again, you see why we have to break this level 48.4, and then we can see the market try to push up to 52. If we can't you're looking for a continuation. Try to get to the 45.8s first, and then continue underneath that. We're going to be looking right around 42.7 for the next one, 40.4 under that, and then 1936.8 under that level. We got a strong support somewhere around 1933.9. So when we get there, we are looking for a turnaround point, but you could see some areas that we turned around prior to all of this. So we are looking to see if we get turnarounds here. But again, first level of resistance, 1948.5 for a continuational downtrend. Get through that level, look for the upside of 52. Once you break 52, you can see 55, 56 right up here, next level of resistance. Then next level above that, 58.9. That's what we want to look for there. Let's take a look at a 5-tick here, see if we got anything closer here on this chart. So coming over to this 5-tick chart right now, we can see what's going on. We did press. We got 1, 2, kind of like a little bit of a double top right in this area. Couldn't fail lower, so this might press through and try to come right back up. That's what it looks like it's trying to do right now. If we can press through this, we're going to get up to those 52, so look out for that area there. That's our next level of resistance there. If it fails again, you'll see 45.8, and then below that level, you're going to see those 42s and 40s. So I would watch out for this area right here. Get this press through, continue to look for that move up into 52. That's your next level of resistance. If you still want to continue the short, that's going to be the area to look out for. If you can't break those 52s, there you go. You got a nice pop right into this area right here. And then we're trying to press it right now. So good stuff to see this actually happen live. You guys can see how it actually works out. If you guys are struggling at any point in your trading, struggling to try to find consistency or to learn how to trade correctly, learn how to read the markets correctly, feel free to email us. You can message me here on YouTube if you want, but it's definitely worth learning how to understand market structure before you try to get into any strategies or approaches to apply into the markets. That's the first step in really learning the fundamentals of trading. So again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. You can pop into the Pure Structured Trading website there. We are soon to be launching, so a lot of good content are going to come out there. But again, if you're struggling at any area in your trading and you need some help, feel free to email us and we'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys have, again, any questions, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. If you guys are, thank you guys very much for watching. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great night. Take care.